You've probably noticed them. Maybe on your hips, your thighs, your stomach, your arms. Those thin lines, sometimes silvery, sometimes red or purple, that appear almost overnight. Stretch marks. And if you're watching this video, you either already have them and want to prevent more, or you're going through something, a pregnancy, a growth spurt, a fitness transformation, and you're trying to get ahead of them before they show up. Either way, you're in the right place. Here's what nobody tells you up front. Stretch marks are incredibly common. They affect up to 80% of adults. Men, women, teenagers, athletes, everyone. So if you have them, you are in very good company. But here's what else nobody tells you. The window to prevent them is real. If you act early, consistently, and with the right approach, you can dramatically reduce how many you get, how severe they are, and how visible they remain. In this video, we're going to cover everything. What stretch marks actually are and why they form. The best oils, creams, and ingredients that actually work. Lifestyle habits that are just as important as anything you put on your skin. Who's most at risk and what to do about it. And how to create a daily routine that doesn't take more than 5 minutes. No fluff. No miracle products. Just science-backed, honest advice. Let's get into it. Section 2. What are stretch marks and why do they form? Before we talk about prevention, we need to understand what we're actually dealing with. Because honestly, most people, even adults who've had stretch marks for years, don't fully understand what they are. And if you don't understand the problem, you can't solve it. Your skin has 3 layers. The outermost is the epidermis. That's the part you can see and touch. Below that is the dermis, and this is where stretch marks actually happen. The dermis is made of fibers, primarily collagen and elastin, that give your skin its strength and its ability to stretch and snap back. Think of the dermis like a net. A healthy, well-hydrated net can stretch quite a bit before it tears. But if that net is under stress, stretched too fast, or weakened by other factors, it tears. That tearing of the dermis is a stretch mark. What you see on the surface, the red or purple lines in fresh marks, the silvery white lines in older ones, is actually your body's healing response. Fresh stretch marks are red or purple because they're inflamed. Blood vessels and healing tissue are active. Over time, that inflammation fades, the blood vessels contract, and the marks turn silvery white or skin-toned. So here's the key question. What causes that tearing in the first place? There are really 2 main factors. Number 1, rapid skin stretching. When your body changes size quickly, whether from pregnancy, rapid weight gain or loss, a growth spurt, or rapid muscle gain, the skin simply can't adapt fast enough. The collagen and elastin fibers get overwhelmed and they tear. This is why stretch marks are so common in teenagers during puberty. Bodies can grow incredibly fast in short windows. Number 2, weakened skin structure. Even if skin stretches slowly, it can still develop stretch marks if the collagen and elastin are compromised. Certain factors weaken the structural integrity of the dermis. Dehydration, low collagen production, hormonal changes, especially elevated cortisol, your stress hormone, and poor nutrition. There's also a genetic component. If your parents or siblings have stretch marks, you're more likely to develop them. It doesn't mean you will. It just means your skin may be more vulnerable, and you need to be more proactive. So the entire strategy of prevention comes down to 2 goals. 1, slow down or manage the physical changes happening to your body wherever possible. 2, strengthen your skin from the inside out and outside in so it can handle those changes better. Everything we cover in this video falls into one of those 2 categories. Keep that framework in your mind. It makes everything make more sense. Section 3, the topical products that actually work. Okay, let's talk products. Walk into any pharmacy or beauty store, and you will find an entire aisle dedicated to stretch mark creams. Some of them are legitimately useful. A lot of them are expensive moisturizer with a fancy label. So let me break down what the science actually says. Ingredients that have evidence behind them. First up, Centella asiatica. This is a plant extract, sometimes called cica or gotu kola. and it is probably the most well-supported ingredient for stretch mark prevention. Studies have shown it stimulates collagen synthesis, improves skin elasticity, and helps the dermis maintain its structural integrity under stress. Look for this on the ingredient label. It's in a lot of products, but not always highlighted. Hyaluronic acid. This one you've probably heard of. Hyaluronic acid is a humectant. It pulls water into the skin and keeps it there. Hydrated skin is significantly more elastic than dry skin. Think again of that net analogy. A dry net tears much more easily than a moist, supple one. Daily hyaluronic acid application, especially when your body is changing, is one of the simplest and most effective things you can do. Tretinoin, or retinoids in general. Now, this one comes with a caveat. Tretinoin, a form of vitamin A, Trechmains retinoid, is one of the most studied ingredients for skin remodeling. It stimulates collagen production and speeds up cell turnover. Research specifically on early stretch marks, the red inflamed ones, shows it can reduce their appearance significantly. But, and this is important, retinoids should not be used during pregnancy. They are contraindicated in pregnancy due to risk of harm to the fetus. If you're pregnant, skip retinoids entirely. For everyone else, bodybuilders, people going through weight changes, teens, they can be a powerful tool. Vitamin E is an antioxidant that supports skin repair. The research specifically on stretch mark prevention is mixed, but it's well established as a skin-supporting ingredient, and it's found in many effective formulas. It works particularly well in combination with other active ingredients. Cocoa butter and shea butter. Let me be honest here. Pure cocoa butter and shea butter are good moisturizers, but studies specifically on preventing stretch marks haven't shown them to be dramatically effective on their own. They are not a miracle cure. However, they're excellent base ingredients, and keeping skin moisturized definitely helps. Don't avoid them. Just don't rely on them as your only strategy. Rosehip oil. Rosehip oil is rich in vitamin A, retinol precursor, and vitamin C, both of which support collagen production. There's some solid evidence for rosehip oil specifically in reducing the severity of stretch marks in pregnant women. It's gentle enough for most people and has a good safety profile. This is one of my personal favorite ingredients to look for: bio oil. Since so many people ask about this, bio oil is a popular product that contains a blend of plant oils, vitamins A and E, and calming ingredients. It does have some clinical studies behind it for improving skin texture and hydration. It's not magic, but it's a genuinely decent product when used consistently. Here is the most important thing I want you to understand about topical products. Consistency matters more than the product itself. A mid-range cream used every single day will outperform an expensive luxury cream used sporadically. The skin needs consistent hydration and active ingredient exposure to maintain elasticity. Apply whatever you're using once or twice a day, every day, throughout the period when your body is changing. How to apply? The right way. Application technique also matters. Don't just slap it on. Apply in circular, upward motions. The massage itself stimulates circulation and helps the product absorb deeper. Focus on areas you know are at risk: abdomen, hips, thighs, breasts, upper arms, lower back. Take 60 to 90 seconds per area. After a shower is the best time. Your pores are open and skin is more receptive. Apply while still slightly damp. Section 4. Nutrition. Feed your skin from the inside. This section is one that most people skip, and it's a huge mistake. Because here's the truth. No amount of cream or oil can fully compensate for a diet that's depleting your skin. Your skin is built from the inside. Collagen, the protein that gives your skin its structural integrity, is assembled by your body using building blocks from your diet. If those building blocks are missing, your skin will be weaker, period. Let me walk you through the most important nutritional factors for skin elasticity. Vitamin C. This is non-negotiable. Vitamin C is directly required for collagen synthesis. Without adequate vitamin C, your body literally cannot produce collagen properly. The good news is that most people who eat a reasonably varied diet get enough, but many don't. Best sources: citrus fruits, strawberries, kiwi, bell peppers, broccoli, guava. During periods of high growth or change, consider slightly increasing your intake or adding a supplement. Protein. Collagen is a protein. Elastin is a protein. Your entire dermis is protein-based. If you're not eating enough protein, your body doesn't have the raw materials to maintain or rebuild skin structure. This is especially relevant for people who are losing weight quickly. In a caloric deficit, protein intake is often too low, which weakens the skin just as it's being stressed by rapid size changes. Aim for adequate protein from whole foods: lean meats, fish, eggs, legumes, dairy, tofu. Zinc. Zinc plays a critical role in collagen formation and skin repair. It's also involved in wound healing. And at a microscopic level, preventing stretch marks is about keeping your skin intact and repairing microdamage constantly. Best sources: pumpkin seeds, beef, chickpeas, cashews, lentils. Omega-3, fatty acids. Omega-3s support the skin's lipid barrier, the fatty layer that keeps moisture in. Well-hydrated skin from the inside is more elastic and resilient. Best sources: fatty fish, salmon, sardines, mackerel, walnuts, chia seeds, flax seeds. Water. I know this sounds basic, but I cannot stress it enough. Chronically dehydrated skin loses elasticity significantly. Dry, stiff skin tears. Hydrated, supple skin stretches. The general guideline is 8 cups or about 2 liters per day. More if you're physically active or pregnant, or in a hot climate. Monitor the color of your urine. Pale yellow means well hydrated. Dark yellow means drink more water. What to limit. Just as important as what to eat is what to avoid: sugar and refined carbohydrates. Excessive sugar triggers a process called glycation, which damages collagen fibers and makes skin stiffer and more fragile. Alcohol. Alcohol is dehydrating and depletes key nutrients like zinc and vitamin C, and it elevates cortisol, your stress hormone, which we'll come back to in a moment. Highly processed foods. They tend to be low in the nutrients your skin needs and high in inflammatory compounds. Section 5. Lifestyle habits. The overlooked half of the equation. Let's talk about the lifestyle side of this, because this is where most people leave a lot of prevention on the table. Manage the speed of change. If rapid change is the main trigger, then one of the most powerful things you can do is slow that change down where possible. 4. Weight loss. Crash diets and extreme caloric deficits cause rapid weight loss that dramatically increases stretch mark risk. Aim for a sustainable rate of loss, about 0.5 to 1 kilogram per week, or 1 to 2 pounds. This gives your skin time to adapt. 4. Muscle gain. If you're bulking, rapid weight gaining phases push the skin hard. Consider a slower, more controlled, lean bulk approach if stretch marks are a concern. Your gains will be slightly slower, but your skin will thank you. For to recur. 4. Pregnancy. You obviously can't slow down the baby's growth, but you can manage rapid or excessive weight gain, which is an additional stressor on the skin beyond the pregnancy itself. Working with your midwife or OB on healthy gestational weight gain guidelines is worthwhile. Exercise. Regular exercise does something very specific for skin health. It improves circulation. Better circulation means more oxygen and nutrients delivered to the dermis, including to the collagen-producing cells called fibroblasts. Better nourished fibroblasts produce stronger, more elastic collagen. You don't need to do anything extreme. Consistent, moderate exercise, walking, swimming, cycling, light resistance training, is enough to meaningfully support skin health. Sleep. Your skin does the majority of its repair work during sleep. Collagen synthesis peaks during deep sleep. If you're chronically sleep deprived, your skin's repair mechanisms are running at a deficit. Adults need 7 to 9 hours per night. This isn't optional for skin health, it's foundational. Stress management. Here's the connection that surprises people. Chronic stress elevates cortisol, and cortisol breaks down collagen. That's right. Prolonged high stress physically degrades your skin's structural proteins. This is why people under chronic stress often notice their skin quality declining. Finding effective stress management strategies, whether that's meditation, journaling, regular exercise, time in nature, therapy, isn't just good for your mental health, it's good for your skin. Avoid smoking. Smoking reduces skin circulation, depletes vitamin C, and directly impairs collagen production. If you smoke and you're concerned about stretch marks and about your skin in general, this is the single most impactful lifestyle change you can make. Is Section 6, Specific Situations. Pregnancy, weight loss, bodybuilding, teens. Let's talk about specific situations, because the approach varies depending on why your body is changing. Pregnancy. Pregnancy is one of the most common causes of stretch marks, and it's also the most well-studied. Key points for pregnant women. First, start early. Begin moisturizing the abdomen, hips, thighs, and breasts in the first trimester before significant stretching begins. Prevention is much more effective than treatment. Second, stick to pregnancy-safe ingredients. As I mentioned, retinoids and retinol are not safe during pregnancy. Stick to Centella asiatica, hyaluronic acid, cocoa butter, shea butter, rosehip oil, and vitamin E. Third, hydration and nutrition are especially critical. Your body's demand for protein, zinc, vitamin C, and water increases significantly during pregnancy. Work with your healthcare provider on a prenatal supplement that covers your bases. Fourth, the managed gestational weight gain. Excessive weight gain beyond recommended guidelines significantly increases stretch mark risk. Guidelines vary by pre-pregnancy BMI. Your provider can give you the right targets. Weight loss journeys. When losing weight, you face a double challenge. Your skin was stretched by the extra weight, and now it's being asked to shrink. If the weight loss is rapid, the skin can't keep up. Strategies. Slow your rate of loss to 0.5 kilos per week maximum. Prioritize protein. Aim for at least 1.2–1.6 g per kilo of body weight daily. Moisturize high-risk areas daily without exception. Incorporate strength training. Building muscle helps fill the skin as fat is lost, reducing the loose skin effect that contributes to marks. Bodybuilding and rapid muscle gain. Stretch marks from muscle gain are extremely common, especially on the shoulders, biceps, and pectorals. Strategies. And avoid extreme rapid bulking phases. The skin on these areas has limits. Focus on collagen-supporting nutrition. Apply topicals to these specific areas proactively: biceps, shoulders, pecs. Retinoids can be useful here since there's no pregnancy concern, but use as directed. Teenagers. Stretch marks in teens are incredibly common, especially on the hips, thighs, and lower back for girls, and the shoulders and arms for boys. And it's largely driven by growth spurts, which can be quite rapid. For teenagers, stress that stretch marks are normal and very common. The emotional component matters. Gentle, consistent moisturizing is the main practical strategy. Good nutrition during growth years is hugely important. Protein, zinc, vitamin C. Retinoids are generally considered safe for teens, but always consult a dermatologist. Avoid yo-yo dieting. Up and down weight changes are hard on adolescent skin. Parents, model good skincare habits and make it a positive routine rather than a source of anxiety. Section 7. Your daily prevention routine, step by step. All right, let's put all of this together into an actual daily routine. Because information is useless without action. This is a simple 5-minute routine that covers all the bases. Anyone can do this. Morning routine, 2–3 minutes. Step 1. Drink a large glass of water first thing. Before coffee, before your phone, water. This kicks your hydration into gear right away. Step 2. Apply hyaluronic acid serum to high-risk areas. If you're using a serum or lightweight product, morning is a great time. Apply to damp skin after washing up. Let it absorb. Step 3. Seal with a richer moisturizer or oil. A few drops of rosehip oil or your preferred body moisturizer over the areas. Takes 60 seconds. Evening routine. Step 1. After shower or bath, while skin is still slightly damp, apply your main prevention cream or oil. This is your primary application. Use a product with Centella asiatica, hyaluronic acid, or rosehip oil. Use circular motions, gentle massage, 90 seconds minimum. Step 2. If you're using retinoids, not if pregnant, apply at night. Retinoids are best used at night as they can increase sun sensitivity. Apply to affected areas after your main moisturizer has absorbed slightly. Step 3. Drink another glass of water before bed. One more glass before sleep keeps overnight repair processes well supported. Weekly habits. Once or twice per week. A gentle exfoliation with a dry brush or gentle scrub improves circulation and helps products absorb better. Don't overdo it. Aggressive exfoliation can damage skin. Every day, eat protein at every meal. Incorporate vitamin C-rich foods. Stay consistent with hydration. That's genuinely it. 5 minutes per day, morning and evening. The secret is not the product. It's the consistency. Write it into your schedule. Put your product somewhere visible. Make it a habit before the changes to your body are at their peak. As Section 8, Closing, Mindset and Final Thoughts. Before I wrap up, I want to say something that I think is important. Stretch marks are not a flaw. They are a record of a body that grew, whether through pregnancy, through the effort of building muscle, through the journey of gaining or losing weight, or simply through the natural process of growing up. Prevention is a completely valid thing to want, and everything in this video will genuinely help you. But please don't approach this from a place of shame or self-criticism. Approach it from a place of caring for your body and giving it the support it needs. Most people who follow the strategies in this video consistently will see a real difference. But even with the best prevention routine, some people will still get stretch marks because genetics plays a role, because bodies sometimes change faster than even the best prepared skin can handle. And if that happens, that's okay too. The goal is to give your skin the best possible environment to stay healthy, elastic, and strong. And you now have everything you need to do that. Let me quickly recap the main points. Stretch marks form when the dermis tears from rapid change or weakened skin structure. Prevention is about slowing change where possible and strengthening skin. Your top ingredients: Centella asiatica, hyaluronic acid, rosehip oil, vitamin E, vitamin C, and retinoids for non-pregnant people. Nutrition is half the equation: protein, vitamin C, zinc, omega-3s, and water. Daily habits: sleep, stress management, moderate exercise, avoid smoking. Consistency with a simple daily routine beats expensive products used occasionally. Specific considerations for pregnancy, weight loss, muscle gain, and teens. If this video helped you, hit the like button. It genuinely makes a difference in helping this reach people who need it. Subscribe if you want more science-backed content on skin health, body confidence, and practical wellness. And drop a comment below. I want to know, are you trying to prevent stretch marks for a specific reason? Are you pregnant? Starting a fitness journey? Going through a growth spurt? I read every comment, and I'd love to know what brought you here. I'll see you in the next one.